Good morning students. Today we will see 2 marks and 3 mark questions of Principles of Ecology, that is 6th lesson in 12th Biobotany. First question of this lesson is define ecology. The answer for define ecology is given in page number 109, that is under the heading 6.1.1 definition of ecology. Second definition: ecology is the study of reciprocal relationship between living organisms and their environment, and this definition was proposed by Ernest Haeckel in 1889. That is 1 mark, Ernest Haeckel. The next question, second question: define ecological hierarchy with the example. Answer for this question is given in page number 110. Define ecological hierarchy with the example. Under 6.1.2 ecological hierarchy, it is given: the interaction of organisms with their environment result in the establishment of grouping of organisms, which is called ecological hierarchy or ecological level of organization. Or you can write: the interaction of organisms with their environment result in grouping of organisms, which is called ecological hierarchy. Example, it's given in the side of the paragraph, that is starting from individual organism. Individual organisms are collectively called population. Populations are collectively coming under community. Community is coming under ecosystem. Ecosystem comes under landscape. Landscape comes under biome. Biome comes under biosphere. So the basic unit of ecology is ecological hierarchy is individual organism. The next question is define habitat. It's given in page number 110. Define habitat under the heading 6.1.4 habitat and niche. In that, habitat is a specific physical place occupied by an organism which has a particular combination of the environment, a particular combination of environmental factors. Close the bracket. The environment of any community is called biotope. It's 1 mark question. Last point is 1 mark. First 3 lines are definition for habitat. The next question, fourth question, define niche. Answer is given in 110, page number 110. An ecological niche refers to an organism's place in the biotic environment, and its functional role in an ecosystem is called niche. Then fifth question, differentiate habitat and niche. It is given in page number 110 in the tabular column. Difference between habitat and niche. There are 3 differences are given in tabular column. You should write that for habitat and niche differentiation. The next question is sixth question, ecological equivalence. Answer is given in page number 110, ecological equivalence. Under the heading 6.1.5, taxonomically different species occupying similar habitats in different geographical regions are called ecological equivalence. Taxonomically different species occupying similar habitats in different geographical regions are called ecological equivalence. The next 7th question, differentiate heliophytes and xeophytes. Answer is given in page number 112. Differentiate heliophytes and xeophytes. Page number 112. At the top of the page it is given: heliophytes are light-loving plants, example angiosperm, and xeophytes are shade-loving plants, example bryophytes and pteridophytes. Then next 8th question, classify plants based on Rankio's temperature scale. Answer is given in page number 112. Classify plants based on Rankier's temperature scale. Page number 112. It is given at the bottom of the page, page number 112. Based on the temperature prevailing in that paragraph, it is given. Come to the fourth line. Megatherms, mesotherms, microtherms, and helicotherms. Megatherms, mesotherms, microtherms, and helicotherms. Close the bracket. The next question is differentiate eurythermal and stenothermal. Differentiate eurythermal organism and stenothermal organism, page number 112. Right side of the page. Eurythermal organisms which can tolerate a wide range of temperature fluctuation. Example, Zoothera. It's a marine angiosperm and Artemisia tridentata. The next is stenothermal. Stenothermal organisms are organisms which can tolerate only small range of temperature variation. Example, mango and palm. Terrestrial angiosperms are example for the stenothermal organism. Next question is define thermal stratification. Classify thermal stratification of a pond. Answer for define thermal stratification is given in the paragraph page number 112, thermal stratification. Under the heading, the change in the temperature from the second line, the change in the temperature profile with increasing depth in a water body is called thermal stratification. The change in the temperature profile with the increasing depth in the water body is called thermal stratification. And the levels of thermal stratification are epilimnion, metalimnion, hypolimnion. Epilimnion is the upper layer of the warmer water in a pond. Metalimnion is the middle layer with a zone of gradual decrease in temperature in a pond. Then hypolimnion is the bottom layer of the colder water in a pond. Is called thermal stratification. 3 layer of thermal stratification. The next question is define timberline or tree line. Answer is given in page number 113. Page number 113. Students, write page number 113. Timberline or tree line. Timberline or tree line, that is page 113. Below the mountain diagram, it is given in the green color box. Timberline or tree line is an imaginary line in a mountain that marks the level above which trees do not grow. Imaginary line in a mountain that marks the level above which trees do not grow. The altitudinal limit of normal tree growth is 3000 to 4000 meter. This is one more question. Altitudinal limit of normal tree growth is about 3000 to 4000 meters. The next question, how temperature affect the physiological process of plants? Page number 113. How temperature affect the physiological process of plants? First point is temperature affect all the biochemical. It is given in page number 113, effect of temperature. Under the heading effect of temperature, first point is temperature affect all the biochemical reaction in a plant. Second point, it increases second line, it increases respiration and stimulate growth of seedling. Third point, low temperature with high humidity can cause spread of disease in plants. And the last line is distribution of vegetation type. Temperature determines the distribution of a vegetation type, of the vegetation types. The next question is 13th question. Differentiate evergreen forest and sclerophyllous forest. Differentiate evergreen forest and sclerophyllous forest. Answer is given in page number 113. Do you know? In that box it is given. Evergreen forest. Where heavy rainfall occurs throughout the year is called evergreen forest. And sclerophyllous forest found where heavy rainfall occurs during winter and low rainfall during summer. Heavy rainfall during winter and low rainfall during summer. The next question is 14th question. Classify the organism based on tolerance of salinity. Classify the organism based on the tolerance of salinity. Page number 113. Answer is given. Based on the range of, that is, green color box is given at the bottom of the page. Above that tabular column, there is given euryhaline. Organism which can live in water with wide range of salinity is called euryhaline. Example, marine alga and marine angiosperm. Stenohalines means organism which can withstand only small range of salinity. Plants of estuaries. Estuarine plants. The next question is, define phytoremediation, give example. Answer is in page number 114. Phytoremediation, give example. In page number 114, example of tolerance of toxicity under the heading. Last paragraph, come to the last paragraph, third point, that is, plants can also be used to remove cadmium from contaminated soil. This is known as phytoremediation. Plants can also be used to remove cadmium from contaminated soil. This is known as phytoremediation, and the example is given in the top of that line. Rice, Eichhornia, or in the first line, soybean, tomato. Soybean, tomato, rice, Eichhornia, they tolerate cadmium poisoning. Close the bracket. The next question is, define albedo effect. Page number 114. In the box, do you know? Red color box, do you know that it is given? From the third line, you open the bracket. Emission of dust and aerosol from industries, automobiles, forest fire play an important role in disturbing the temperature level of any region. Aerosol with a small particle is reflecting the solar radiation entering the atmosphere. This is known as albedo effect. And it affects photosynthesis, respiration. That also you should write. It reduces temperature and it limits photosynthesis and respiration. Then next question is 17th question. What is wind? What are the effects of wind on trees? Page number 114. Under the heading wind. Air in motion is called wind. Moving air is called wind. Close the bracket. That is definition for wind. And effect of wind on plants. Effect of wind. Another heading is in that page. Right side of the page. In that, come to the fourth line. Question is effect of wind on plants. It increases rate of transpiration in plants, helps in pollination in anemophilous plant. It also helps in dispersal of seeds, fruits and spores. Strong wind may cause uprooting of big trees. Unidirectional winds stimulate the development of flag forms in trees. Close the bracket. The next question is, what are fire indicators? 18th question. Define fire, classify fire. Define fire and classify fire. Page number 114 is given under the heading fire. Fire is an exothermic factor caused due to the chemical process of combustion releasing heat and light. Close the bracket. Then the type of fire. Ground fire, which is flameless and subterranean. Surface fire, which consumes herbs and shrubs. Crown fire, which burns the forest canopy. Close the bracket. The next is 19th question. List out the effect of fire on trees. List out the effect of fire on trees. Answer is given in page number effect of fire on trees. Page number 114. Students, write down the page number 114. List out the effect of fire on trees. In page number 114, at the last of the page, effect of fire, one heading is given. Under the heading effect of fire, fire has direct lethal effect on plants. Point number 1. Burning scars are the suitable places for the entry of parasitic fungi and insect. Third point, alteration of light, rainfall, nutrient cycle, fertility of soil, pH, soil flora and fauna. Some fungi which grows in soil of burnt areas called pyrophilus. Example, Pyronema confluens. Close the bracket. These are the effect of fire. The next question is 20th question. What are fire indicators? It is given in page number 115. Fire indicators. Pteris and Pyronema. Top of the page, page number 115. Pteris and Pyronema indicate the burnt up and fire disturbed areas. So they are called indicators of fire. Pteris and Pyronema indicates the burnt up and fire disturbed areas. So they are called indicators of fire. Next question is, define fire break. It's a gap made in the vegetation that acts as a barrier to slow down or stop the progress of fire. It is a gap made in the vegetation that acts as a barrier to slow down or stop the progress of fire is called fire break. Then next question is 22. Question number 22. Rhytiodum define, discuss its significance. Rhytiodum. It is given in page number 115. In the green color box it is given Rhytiodum. Come to the second line. Open the bracket. The outer bark of trees are called Rhytiodum. Outer bark of trees are called Rhytiodum. It consists of periderm, cortical and phloem tissues. Periderm, cortex and phloem. It consists of periderm, cortex and phloem is called Rhytiodum. Together called Rhytiodum. And the significance is it protects the stem against fire, water loss, invasion of insect and prevents infection by microorganism. The next question is pedology define. What is soil? What is pedology and what is soil? Answer is given in page number 115. Pedology. Under the heading 6.2.2 edaphic factors. Last line of the edaphic factor in first paragraph. The study of soil is called pedology. The study of soil is called pedology and define soil. For that answer is in the second paragraph. Soil is the weathered superficial layer of the earth in which plants can grow. It's a complex composite mass consisting of soil constituents, soil water, soil air and soil organisms, etc. Close the bracket. The next question is 25th question. Name the important edaphic factor which affect vegetation. Edaphic factor which affect vegetation. Page number 115. Under the heading soil types, you come to the third line, the important edaphic factors. Below that there are 7.7 headings are given. 7 headings you should write for the edaphic factor which affect vegetation. Number 1, soil moisture. 2, soil water. 3, soil reaction. 4, soil nutrients. 5, soil temperature. 6, soil atmosphere. 7, soil organisms. The next 26th question. Define soil profile. Page number 116. Page number 116 it is given soil profile. under the heading soil profile. Soil is commonly stratified into horizon at different depth. The succession of superimposed horizon is called soil profile. First line and the fourth line. Soil is commonly stratified into horizons at different depth. The succession of superimposed horizon is called soil profile. Next, 27th and last question of this session is, what are the 4 types of soil and which soil is ideal for cultivation? Why? Answer is given in page number 116. Answer is given in page number 116. Different types, 4 types of soil are, it is in page number 116, it is given in the green colored box at the bottom of the page. Clayey soil, silt soil, loamy soil, sandy soil. There are 4 types of soil. Which soil is ideal for cultivation? Why? In the same page, loamy soil, it is given in another green color box in the right side. Loamy soil is ideal for cultivation because it consists of 70% sand and 30% clay. It ensures good water retention and proper drainage of water. The porosity of soil provides adequate aeration and allow the penetration of roots. Students, so far we have discussed 27 question of this lesson. I think more than 80 questions are there. Out of the 80 questions, 27 questions we discussed in this class. Rest of the question we will discuss